All right, we are back from our hike, and we're going to draw. I believe it's a parrot. Might be a parakeet. I'm not a bird expert, so feel free to leave it in the comments if you know what bird I'm drawing. So I'm going to try and do this kind of fast today. The last drawing took a while, so let's start with the head. I'm going to put a little circle oval in for where I want the head. And the whole shape of the body is kind of a triangle, more or less. Let's see. And it kind of angles down this way. And you know, we can't see the whole bird, so I'm actually going to try and draw some of the leaves today. So the leaves and the branch kind of go like this. So let's see, I'm going to draw the branch here first, and it kind of, so he's sitting on it there, and then it kind of goes that way, kind of goes down. Let's see, another little branch going that way, another branch going that way. So I'll come back to that, but I want to kind of rough in where I want to put that stuff. So let's go ahead and kind of place where the eyeball is going to be. I'll just put a circle there for now. And then the beak, let's see here. I'm going to do a triangle for the top and then another triangle for the bottom. And then I'm going to come back to that because this has definitely got a curve to it. Let's see here. So from the bottom beak, we kind of have the neck coming out, joining up down here with the shoulder. So let's go ahead and rough in. Let's see. Almost got a triangle here. And so then the shoulders from the tip to the other one is kind of angling this way. And let's go ahead and kind of get that in. And then you can almost see I kind of draw a lot of humans, so the human anatomy sticks out at me pretty quick here. So this is almost like the pectoral muscles right here. You can kind of see this area connecting to the shoulders. And so from this shoulder, we'll do a little angle here. And let's see here, top of the head is going to pretty much go into that line. All right. I'll take a look here. So from this wing, it kind of folds behind the torso. So here's our torso. Here's our wing going behind the torso. And I'm making this wing thicker than it looks like in the photo, but that's all right. So unfortunately we can't see any of the feet, but they're probably, in this area here. And I kind of want to mark a little bit where they're going to be so I have an idea. And then this is all tail range, and we don't see the bottom of the tail here, so I'm not going to try and imagine what it looks like. So let's just kind of have it fade off into nothing. But I do think we need to attack these leaves. So let's see here. So we've got this branch coming and angling down. And then we've got this one coming out this way. And so let's just start putting in a few ovals, basically. We can come back and make these leaves look a little bit better later. But what I want to do right now is, well, I don't really want to make these leaves exactly like the photo, because it's not my main focus. My focus is still the bird, but I do want to kind of show some foliage here. So let's I'm just kind of just making this up. I'm just kind of referencing the image, and I'm kind of just going along as I want, making it up. But you see the leaves, they kind of get smaller going as they go out. And let's see here, another big, and these are connecting onto this little branch here, and this, let's see, that goes like that, and we got another one kind of doing these little, all right. So let's see here. And then let's get another couple. Okay, so then we've got, see, I don't want to go too much into these leaves here, so I'm just gonna, so you see we kind of get these leaf patterns, so let's just kind of, all right, so let's see here. I'm literally just making these up right now. And let's go back to the bird. So you can see this branch I've got in the wrong portion, or it's going across the middle of the body here, but that's all right. I'm gonna leave it where it is. And let's just kind of flesh out, let's see here, the wing. Okay, we want the tail to merge into the body here, so I might have made the body a little too fat. But we just kind of go like that. Let's see here, the neck does do this little angle thing. Let's see here. Alright, now let's come back to the mouth here. So I want to round this edge of the triangle here, and I want to round this edge of the triangle. Almost like quarter circles, This bottom of the top beak has a curve as well. I mean, it's almost sharper than what I'm drawing here. I actually got semi-attacked by one of these one time out here in Costa Rica, and the claws hurt. Landed on my wife's head, actually, and I was trying to get it off of her, and then it latched onto me and put some holes in my arm. But it's a story that I don't have any video of, unfortunately. It would have been kind of funny. Alright, so you can kind of see in the back of the neck here there's some feathers, so that I'm just going to kind of put some some lines there, and then alright. Let's see, there's a little hole for the nose maybe here. Let's see, there's some shading under the beak here, so let's kind of sketch that in. And I'm almost ready to want to change my pens here. So let's do the eye real quick. We got this little red section, and then it kind of merges into the eye, which is like an oval. So we're gonna do this white part of the oval, or oval for the white ring around the eye, and then this circle of the eye that we drew earlier, I kind of want to get it a little more this way, and it's a little almond shaped. It's round, but it's got this little point here. And I kind of messed this up enough so it's too sloppy, but we missed our highlight here, and I don't really have any white markers right now. If I did, I'd put a white dot right in there. Yeah, I'm not really liking how this eye is turning out, but it'll have to do. And let's see, it almost has like a bag under the eye here. Eyelid or something. Okay, let's take a quick look here. Let's see. I don't want to draw too many feathers, but there is some feather texture kind of going. I'm just gonna where the neckline is here. So let's do kind of put a line here, and then I'm just gonna put a few little lines here to show feathers. And maybe a couple down here. And this is tricky when you get into doing this because you want to get the tendency to want to draw all of the feathers, and you really don't want to do that because then it'll look too busy. So, and I don't really like how this is coming out with the feathers, but I already did it, so. Alright, maybe I'll do a couple lines here. Alright, I don't want this video to go too long. Let me switch pens here. And let's see here. Let me try and darken some of these leaves. Let's see, these are actually kind of going like arc that way and then kind of back that way. So, and let's do more of a solid line on this. And let's do a little shadow. Alright, let's see here. Now I'm kind of just roughing in some leaves, kind of haphazardly, but the thickness and the line difference on this pen from the others kind of giving us a little texture. And we want the tail, which we don't really know where it goes, so we're just going to invent the end of the tail kind of going like that. And now I'm just kind of freehanding to give the bird outline a little thicker line so we can see. I don't think I really nailed this head too well, but whatever. Looks enough like a bird, I guess. And just kind of looking it over, throw some feathers in there. Alright, and then I'm gonna add a little shadow to the tail here, so let's All right, I think that's about all I'm going to do for this one. Although I do want to have these leaves kind of break out of the silhouette of the bird here, because before you can see what I've just done is before they're kind of right on the line, and we don't want that, so let's kind of just break them out. Even though that's not how the photo looks, it'll give us a little depth and kind of get rid of some of those tangents. And let's see here, I'm just gonna throw some shade in the middle here to kind of give it some depth. And this could be a really bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway. All right, that's about all for today. And thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week on Hike, Find, Draw.